Okay, you guys, I just finished my very first year of college and I'm pretty excited. So I am in a celebratory mood. You know what that means, right? We're gonna party. Yeah, that's right. I want to party with you guys, and not just because I don't really have anyone else to party with, but also because I really want to. So to get this party started, guess what food we just got to have? Sugar cookies. Okay, I know it's probably not the food you were expecting me to say. You were probably thinking cake, ice cream, but sugar cookies? Yeah, they're not as boring as you think. In fact, we are going to make these guys party ready. These aren't just your everyday ho-hum sugar cookies. These are confetti sugar cookies that have beautiful little rainbow sprinkles all throughout them. They're super soft and they're mini because, let's be honest, everything's better when it's mini. Cupcakes are better mini, muffins are better mini, puppies, they're mini dogs and they're cuter. Reese's peanut butter cups, little baby penguins, and me, of course, because I'm pretty short in case you haven't been able to tell. 5'1" for the record. Then, because that's just not enough for me, we're gonna drizzle the little rainbow cuties with some delicious yet simple vanilla glaze. If all that colorful sugary goodness doesn't say party time, then I don't know what does. So let's not waste another minute. Let's get cooking because I want to get partying as soon as possible. First thing first, let's get our sugar cookie dough together. So we're gonna start with some butter. Now I have cut my recipe in half because I don't need a whole lot of them, but if you want the whole recipe, that's what I'm going to make available on my site. So, got the butter, it's nice and softened, and now we're gonna add our sugar. We're gonna cream these guys together. Creaming just means we're gonna beat the crap out of it until it's nice and fluffy. Alright, we are fluffed right up. The butter's ready for the party at least. Alright, so next, I'm beating in our eggs. And let's get going again. Always start it slow and then crank it up. So that lets everything get incorporated so you don't have some kind of crazy explosion while you're mixing it. I love the sugar cookie recipe. It has never failed me yet. It's so soft and they just melt in your mouth, and pretty much everyone loves them. Even my mother, who's not big on sweets, absolutely loves these cookies because they aren't like sickeningly sugary. They're just right. Okay, vanilla extract, a must-have in sugar cookies. I'm just gonna beat that in quick. Next we gotta add our dry ingredients slowly, not all at once. I just have some basic flour, baking powder, and salt. That's it. And we're gonna add just a little bit at a time. You know, a lot of my friends' statuses on Facebook are about how college is over and they're all really, really sad they have to go back home, and I'm just like, are you crazy? I'm thrilled to be done. Yeah, college has its perks, but man, is it a lot of work. I'm just glad to have more time to be baking and spending with you guys. And now, you guys know what we gotta do, right? Gotta taste test just a little bit, because I mean, what if we forgot something? That would be terrible, so we better make sure we try it before we go doing anything else with it. Let's take a little piece for myself here. It tastes like some good sugar cookie dough to me. This is almost party worthy for me, but I'll give you guys what I promised. Now we do need to add one special thing to the sugar cookie batter now before we pop it into the fridge to chill. And that, my friends, is rainbow sprinkles. These guys turn any day into a party. They're just so colorful and they remind you of being a kid. I'm gonna start with just a half cup. Oops. Guess the party's going everywhere in the kitchen today. And I'm just gonna hand mix that in. And these sprinkles, when we cook them, the heat while they're baking is going to make them melt. So they'll just be these little spots of rainbow colors in the cookies. And you won't have that crunchy sprinkle texture anymore. They'll just kind of melt away. It's really fun. That's how you make funfetti cake, actually. So now what we're going to do, we're going to cover this, we're going to refrigerate it for about 2 hours so that it can firm up, and also it's going to let those flavors soak in and really come out. Okay, our dough has been chilling in the fridge, just waiting to come out and party. So now it's time that we get these baby cooking. We are going to make little cute tiny sugar cookies. They're going to be like bite-sized, which is actually kind of dangerous. The problem with me and bite-sized things is that I can pop in about 100 of them at one time, but you know what, let's not worry about that. We're partying, we don't care. This is about the size you're going to want. This little kiwi right here. If you want to make sure you're keeping these uniform size, you can use a teaspoon to scoop them out, or maybe a watermelon baller. Now we're going to pop them in the oven. I'm just going to give them a couple minutes, and as soon as they're set, we're not waiting for them to brown, just to begin to set, that's when we're going to take them out. Because then we make sure they are super duper soft. I'm telling you, these will melt in your mouth. Okay, you guys, let's get these little cuties out of the oven now. Oh my god, don't you just want to eat them out? They're just so cute. I'm not going to do that yet because I'll burn my face off. It's just not a good idea. So we'll let these guys cool, and then it's time for the glaze. Okay, you guys, I've been waiting pretty patiently, and my cookies are finally cooled off. I might have sneaked one in there, you know, just to do a little taste test. I hope you guys don't mind. But now I have this nice glaze whipped up. This is just powdered sugar, milk, and vanilla extract. That's it. And you whisk it together, and voila, you got glaze. So all we're going to do now is grab ourselves a cookie. See this little guy here? You guys want to take a look at how adorable they are? You can see the sprinkles speckled throughout, and they've sort of melted into the cookie, so they're just like little dots of rainbow happiness now. Sorry. Okay, so now there's a couple ways you can do this. You can just spread it on with a knife or plop it on with a spoon, but I'm going to dip my cookie. Alright, so we'll stick them face down. Give them a little twirl. And you have a nice, neatly glazed cookie every time. Now what I've done is I've set my cooling rack for the cookies on top of a pan. So this way the extra glaze can drip off into the pan and we don't have a mess on the counter. So I'm going to go ahead and glaze the rest of my cookies. And all you got to do is give these guys a couple minutes to set, and then you will be in rainbow sugar cookie heaven. So whether you have a momentous occasion to commemorate such as mine, or you just want to have a party for the heck of it, these guys are the cookies to invite. They're so fun and pretty. Adults will love them, obviously, but kids are going to love them too with all those colors. And because they're mini, look at this cute little guy, that makes them even better for parties. Now before you guys go, I would like you to take a little peek inside of our cookies. Look at that, the glaze is starting to set up already. You see how the little sprinkles melted in there? That's some seriously simple science for you, but it's so much fun. So the next time that you're in the mood to party and you're looking for some fun and festive eats, just ask yourself this: would the smart cookie, now a college sophomore, cook?